relief listening to testimony for all I care. But don't blame me if I go out there and do what's necessary to make sure that her killer gets what's coming to her. Turned for insufficient cause.
What does that mean?
That means I don't get my search warrant again. I'm gonna find out what's holding this.
Well, can't you conduct a search on your own?
I can do that if I want, except anything I found in his apartment, I get thrown out of court.
But what if he's already gotten rid of the evidence?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Even if he still has the pills, how can we prove that they're the same ones?
We'll compare them to your medical reports, the ones that were taken out of our house.
Oh, I guess I'd like to be a little bit more convinced. You see, I could go to jail for attempted manslaughter. Or maybe you'd like to see me punished, since Eden is my supposed victim. Let's face it. Keith did you a big favor by getting me out of your way.
I don't believe I'm hearing this.
Why not? You got the girl, the gold watch, and everything.
You know, I wish I would have listened to you in the first place.
When?
When you told me a long time ago that if we got married, it wouldn't work. That we'd do terrible damage to each other if I couldn't learn to love you completely. That caring for you, and I did, wasn't enough.
Well, I guess I got to be right just once. Look, I want to believe that you're going to help me. I guess I just don't understand why you would even want to. Maybe I don't need to. Cruz, please.
Santana Keith Timmons is a tough guy to crack. He's got a lot of power in this town. Now, if there's any speck of evidence left when I get into his place, I will do what I can to nail him on it. That's a promise. And it's the best I can do.
Good morning, sunshine. I just got in.
Calling to check on me already?
I just wanted to see if you got over there. Were you having a little bit of hair of the dog, right?
No, just a little breakfast. I'd tell you what I was having if I could open my eyes wide enough.
I know your head throbs, your mouth is dry, your eyes feel like Charlie horse.
Oh, miraculously, I don't have a hangover. Don't ask me why.
It's a service we provide as a courtesy. Your miracle man cures all ills.
Well, I think that's the most wonderful thing you've ever said to me, Keith. Last night was special, wasn't it?
Don't get mushy on me.
Oh, I was hoping you would.
It was nice. I called to say thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Listen, I got a lot of work to do around here before I get to the office, so, you know.
Well, I've got a little work to take care of this morning myself.
What? Chewing on your omelet?
Just a little charity work I do.
That thought's enough to send a chill up the spine of almost anybody.
Well, you just tend to your brilliant career. I'll be good. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
I have to let Brick know that I met him and his family no harm.
Oh, Lily, don't. Just let him mourn. He'll work it out for himself.
There has to be something I can do.
Why is it that we always seem to wind up in close range of Gina?
I've never heard anyone like that before.
No, but I bet you've wanted to.
That's a horrible thing to say.
I was talking about Hurricane Gina there. So tell me, Lily, why Gina? If you want to reform evil, there must be a Gina in every town, or a reasonable facsimile thereof. So why Santa Barbara? What have you got against her?
There are just some things that cannot be forgiven. Like what I've done to Brick, and what Gina's done to so many.
Forget about the many. I'm talking about you.
Why do you have to ask? Haven't you seen how she's treated me? I've known what she's been capable of even before we met.
All right. You've hinted more than once that something as yet untold brought you to Santa Barbara. Not Gina, what then?
Right. So is this the Light Brigade planning another murder?
Ted, if you want to talk, we'll go into the bar.
All right, we didn't want to make it too dramatic here for Lily, wouldn't we?
It's okay, Mason. Ted, how is Brick?
Oh, you know, you got a lot of nerve here. You ruined 3 people's lives for the price of 1, and now you want to console the victim.
That's enough, Ted.
Want to know the bodies? We got Amy, Brick, Hayley.
Ted, let's take this somewhere else.
Yeah, let's take it to Cruz.
Yeah, maybe he might have Lily arrested for doing her nails while Buzzards burned.
You better just stop making a joke about this. You two may have ruined Hayley's life.
Ted, will you keep your voice down? You've got to stop shouting to the world how much you love Hayley. That may make for great press, but it makes for a lousy defense.
Well, I just don't want to see Hayley ending up in jail, Mason.
Fine. Paint a sign and parade around out front. Then see how long it takes before they haul you in for more questioning. Ted, if you want to help Hayley, you'll keep your mouth shut.
What kind of defense have you come up with, Mason? As far as I can see, your main strategy here is to tell everyone to just stay real quiet so Lily's names won't be brought up. The only reason I am not shouting this on rooftops is because Lily will sell Hayley out in a second. Now, I just want you both to know I am warning you. There is no way I'm going to stand by and watch the two of you railroad the wrong girl.
Let me give you a lesson in law, little brother. Quickest way to attract suspicion is to run around screaming that you're innocent. Now, Hayley's in enough trouble already. If you don't learn to keep quiet, I don't think even my legal genius will be able to get her off. So to put it simply for you, Ted, shut up.
Rick, I have seen life cheat people every day. Even good people.
So
like
because
you and
I'm
Amy.
good people, I'm supposed to just sit back here and just say, well, that's the break, huh?
Well, what is going to make you feel better? Killing Lily? Then while you're at it, why don't you kill
Look,
her?
I am not going to sit around here and wait while she's walking around free. You got it?
No, you're going to sit here and wait till it's determined whether a crime was committed and who was responsible. Listen to me. If you set yourself up like a vigilante, you are doing exactly what you claim people did to Amy.
That's it. You got it. The whole picture.
Look, I'll call Mason. I will call Mason. I'll set up a meeting. I'll call Cruz, and I'll find out how the
Look,
investigation
Mason is
going.
Lily's puppet, don't you understand? He's not going to do anything. I do what I have to do.
Brett, please. Please, please, please. You are not thinking straight.
Look, don't. Please, just stay out of my way. I don't want to hurt you. Okay?
I don't think that you would do that.
Julia, listen to me. I have read the sympathy cards. I have looked at the flowers. I picked out the headstone. I took the wreath off the door. I've been patient long enough. Judge Sumner's office is giving me the runaround. If he doesn't get back to me in an hour about that warrant, I'm going to go over there.
What if he still refuses to issue one?
Maybe I can find a judge in this town who doesn't think Keith Timmons is law and order personified. I mean, that good old boy never can't go on forever. Look, why don't you go on home? I'll call you as soon as I hear from Sumner.
I'm sorry for storming in here and saying the things that I said.
No, don't worry about it. You can storm in here anytime you want.
We loved each other once, didn't we? In a way, I mean, we had a certain kind of love.
Yeah, we did.
Thank you for helping me.
Santana, don't get your hopes up. You know Keith as well as I do. It's very doubtful he left himself open to get caught.
Yes, I know, but you're much smarter than he is. You're better than him in every way. Despite what happened between Keith and me, there was never once a moment that I didn't remember that.
Excuse me, Dennis. I'll call you.
Bye.
Inspector, Coy left us at the desk. He said for your eyes only.
Excuse me. Should I have knocked?
Why bother? And nobody else does. Thank you, Dennis.
I got the message that you wanted to see me. Was Eden satisfied with my account of what happened, or does she still have questions?
No. But I got a few of my own.
Aye, me hearties, if it isn't old Peg-Leg Capwell. How do you think I got a woman stashed in here?
Well, I just thought if maybe I'd catch you off guard and you were entertaining visitors.
It's awfully possessive of you, isn't it? No, there's nobody here but us chickens. Just me and Laertes.
Why don't you name that cat in something normal that a person could remember when they want to call her?
Him? Like what?
Like, Fluffy. The snowflake, or hateful.
He doesn't like you either, no matter what you call him. What's it?
So how's your work been going this morning?
Work's been fine. How about you?
Oh, mine's done.
Why do you give 10 minutes A week for charity and...
Well, at least my heart's in the right place.
Yeah, let's see that heart.
You naughty man.
I got an idea.
Oh, I bet you do.
I think you got the same idea or you wouldn't be here. Come on. Let's close the shutters and pretend it's last night.
So special about last night. I mean, you must remember it better than I do.
It was different. You know that.
Well, different only because you were taking advantage of my condition. I mean, I hardly knew what I was doing.
That's your permanent condition.
Don't pout just because you don't get your way.
Listen to me. Don't come here and say one thing and do another. If you want to see me, see me.
Look, I can't stay anyway. Who says I don't want to see you? Tonight.
There are 1,000 guys out there you can tease. Tease them and leave me alone.
Well, many are called, but few are chosen.
Okay. All right. The Orient Express tonight, all right?
Well, let's not make plans. I mean, it's early. Anything could happen during the day. Just give me a call.
Come here. Come here. She's exciting. You I can depend on. Yeah. Oh, hello, Judge Sumner. Listen, I got a fourth for the term. The search warrant for what? What does Castillo think I have? Drugs. Well, thanks for warning me. Okay. I'll talk to you later.
I'm glad you're here. I'm looking for Mason.
Oh, yeah, he's here. It doesn't mean you're going to be able to reach him, though.
Yeah, well, I just came from Brick's, and I'm scared to death what Brick is going to do if the police investigation doesn't come up with more evidence.
They just subpoenaed me to testify.
Did you consult with Mason?
And what for? I mean, all he cares about is protecting Lily. Listen, I need some legal advice here. Can they make me testify against Hayley at this hearing?
No, they can't, but they can make you go to jail if you don't.
All right. Well, at least that's not going to hurt your chances.
Look, they already know that you were an eyewitness. Brick informed them that statements that you made during the scene of the fire that practically incriminated Hayley.
That's why they're pushing so hard. Will you represent me? Huh? I mean, I don't want to go to this thing alone.
Brick is a real good friend of mine. I don't know that I would be the best choice.
You're too modest, Julia.
Get lost.
Sorry, boy wonder. It's my fight, too.
Ted, look, we'll talk about this later because I need a little time to think about it.
All right, thank you. I mean, I need a lawyer I can trust.
Well, that's not a bad exit line. At least he learned something from me.
Well, we're in really big trouble because Brick is looking for you and Lily.
Well, he'll have to make do with me. I sent Lily home. I take it his mood hasn't improved any, huh?
I can't even talk to him. He is so bent on revenge, and he knows that you're here because his office gave him your number.
I asked you to stay out of this, Julia.
She's concerned about you, Brick. We all are.
Then you're in the wrong camp. Your Lily Light's a murderer.
And the world's a rotten place to live. I know, Brick. I was there a few months ago. After Mary died, nothing could take away the pain. There wasn't enough booze in California to drown it.
Too bad. You're less obnoxious drunk.
I may be mistaken, but I was under the impression that Amy wanted the violence and the hatred to end. She wanted it over.
And they killed her for it. So much for your pacifism.
All right. Even if you refuse to believe that it was an accident, Brick. Hurting Lily's not gonna help Amy rest in peace. You're luckier than I was, Brick. You still have part of Amy left. My baby died with Mary. I lost my present, past, and future. Don't throw yours away on revenge. Johnny deserves better than that.
He's not right very often. But when he's right, he's right.
Brick, I've been calling you at home. Are you okay? You haven't answered the phone.
I'm not much in the mood for company right now.
How's Johnny? I was mostly calling to see if you needed someone to watch him.
Thanks, we'd both appreciate it.
Well, in fact, if you're going to go home now, maybe I should go along with you.
No, sorry. I've got something to settle with Lily Light.
Good. You can lay off Hayley.
You can talk to the police about it, Ted.
Apparently you already have.
I don't care if Lily hypnotized her. She threw that bomb. You know it. I know it, except you won't say it.
Excuse me. Brick. Please, don't take Hayley away from me. I love her. I feel about her the same way you felt about Amy.
And you're just gonna have to live without her, Ted. It's something I have to do. Could you forgive and forget if it was Hayley that died in that fire?
You know, I spent the better part of the night trying to get to sleep.
Do you still pace?
Not so much.
I remember how you almost wore out the floorboards at my old apartment. Why couldn't you sleep?
I was thinking about those letters you got from Katie, about the bitterness between the two of you.
She was in love. She couldn't stand us together.
You were capable of a lot of jealousy yourself in those days.
What are you trying to say?
What did the letters from Katie say?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. That's what got us here, isn't it?
She hated us. Or rather, she hated me.
Yeah. Well, I guess what I'm asking is if that day on the beach, what had gone down previously between the two of you had any influence on how you acted.
You mean,
that...
did I want her dead? How can you ask me that?
Well, you know, you didn't tell me about these letters and these calls. I don't know if I have the whole story.
Well, you do have the whole story.
All right, I'm sorry.
Cruz, you know, if you can't let this rest, how can I?
Eden keeps asking these questions. It gets me to wondering if I understand the dynamics of what really went on here. I think it matters anyway at this point. I think Keith is so serious about it, he's not going to let go until he shakes it loose.
You can't find out.
You know, if Katie had been my little sister, I don't think I'd have acted any differently.
You're not at all like Keith.
I didn't used to think so. But you can't really blame him, can you? Nevertheless, I'm going to do whatever I have to, Tori, to protect myself.
Wait, Gina, can we leave, please?
You just got here.
Yeah, well, I told you I don't want him to be here. Plus, there are tons of reporters out front just waiting for me.
Just forget about them, Hayley. Look, I'm not going to let you hide out like some kind of criminal. You didn't do anything wrong. Now, would you please order something?
I can't eat when everyone is staring at me.
Yes, you can. Somebody once said that eating well is the best revenge. So let's. Hayley, I'm not going to let you go through this alone.
She's not alone.
Ted, please, we don't need a scene, all right?
I'll talk to you. Would you mind?
Yes, I'm not letting Hayley out of my sight.
I'd just like some privacy, please.
Well, you're lucky it's just me. There's tons of reporters waiting downstairs, only being kept out by the doorman.
She's right. Ted, look, you don't have to apologize to me for saying what you said to the police.
No,
I wanted you to.
No, wait a second, though. I didn't.
Wait a minute, you told me
No,
you
I know,
wanted to.
I changed my mind. I couldn't go through with it.
That's wonderful. Hey, Ted, I take back all the horrible things I was thinking
No,
about
wait a minute,
you.
wait a minute. They told me this morning that someone came in yesterday with incriminating evidence.
Yeah,
Now,
that
what?
was Brick. He saw you and I talking at the fire, and then he asked me some questions later, but I didn't tell him anything. I didn't tell him anything that would convict you. But it was enough for them to subpoena me.
Ted, subpoena, you have to talk to the police.
No, I am not going to do that.
That's right. Now you're talking sense.
Ted, a few weeks ago, you wouldn't even look at me because I was Gina's niece.
I know. Well, I was wrong. Okay, I'm not about to do that again. Hayley, listen, the only thing you are guilty for is being vulnerable for manipulators like Lily and Gina.
Hey, wait a minute.
Ted, Gina, just stay out of this, all right? Ted, if you ignore that subpoena, they are going to charge you and arrest you. You've got to understand that.
Look, it's my decision, okay? To me, you are innocent.
Stick to your guns.
Why?
Gina, for the first time we're on the same sides. Please, let me finish.
Gladly.
Hey, I just want you to know there is nothing to be afraid of. Okay, I'm not backing out on you on this. I'm not going to plan on doing anything different here, and neither should you.
They can make you testify.
No, they can't. Torture is gone with the Middle Ages.
Okay, all right. This is my responsibility. I should look after it, take care of it, not you, not Lily.
Don't start getting into Lily again, please.
She is such a phony, Hayley. She's got all these young, innocent kids going around doing her dirty work.
Well, how did she know someone was going to get hurt?
Well, I guess her crystal ball clouded up just when it was too late.
This is pointless. Whatever you decide, I will understand.
You know, I don't. I think this is a time when you and I should be closer than ever. But for some reason, you want to lose everything we have. Why, what, you want to protect Lily? I don't see her running around trying to defend you. I know what you're trying to do. Hayley, I know why you're trying to be so cold. And you know what? It's not going to stop me. You wouldn't love me if you were worried about me going to jail. And that's the one thing that's going to keep me doing this.
He's always been the only Capwell that was worth anything. Look, if he wants to put himself on the line, you let him.
What happens, happens.
Okay, Sarah, Sarah. Well, I'm sorry, Hayley, but you're in a lot of trouble. This isn't just some Doris Day movie. And I'm not going to let Lily make you into some kind of sacrificial lamb.
There's a warrant. It's got to be here somewhere.
Where's the cat?
Just a second! Hey, Tim, you are my last resort. I'm a little busy.
You're not busy enough. Why hasn't Lily Light been arrested for my wife's murder?
It does not work that way. She wasn't at the scene of the crime. She didn't throw the bottle. And nobody can say that she gave orders that it happened. There's nothing I can do about it.
Look,
right?
not directly. But she's as guilty as that mob.
Do I get a threat there someplace?
Yes, you do.
This isn't Dodge City. You take the law into your own hands, you end up in the hands of the law. You understand that? So don't rob your kid of a father, okay?
Listen to me, Ted. Now, I've been trying to explain that to my son. Maybe you could have your office send him a memo, huh?
No. It's got to be a setup. Hey. Where'd they put it, Laertes, huh? Where'd they put it?
I told you I wanted you gone by this morning. Should have looked through the peephole. I'm sure peeping is just one of your many talents.
What do you want, Gina?
For you to be arrested for Amy's murder instead of my niece.
I've tried to convince them that she's innocent.
Out of which side of your mouth?
I was just on my way out.
Out of town or out to start another fire?
Gina, I'd appreciate it if you'd leave. I want to see Brick.
Oh, I'm sure he's anxiously awaiting your arrival. Are you going to leave Santa Barbara, or am I going to have to reach inside my arsenal and get tough?
Gina, I'll leave when and if I'm ready. There's too much to be settled here. Why don't you unlock up?
All right, I have had it. Where is Mason?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, for someone who's supposed to have all the answers, you don't know very much, do you?
Gina, I'm tired.
I bet murder's exhausting. So how are you planning to make this up to Brick? How are you going to smooth things over? You going to give him a personalized pew in your cathedral?
Put that down.
Well, I guess the fire kind of shattered those plans, didn't it? Get used to it. Because everything you turn to is going to fall apart from now on.
We'll recover.
Not if I can do anything about it. Why don't you collect your marbles and crawl back into the hole you came from? Even Mason's starting to slip. Everybody's falling away from the fold.
Your jealousy showing again. Mason and I have an understanding that's even beyond your ken.
His name is Keith. And that's going to be all over after tonight. You see, I've decided to take Mason back. So if that's why you're sticking around, once you lose Mason, we can lose you.
Dream on, Gina.
It should be easy. I saw him at the Orient Express last night. Drunk as a skunk. I guess you've driven him to drinking again.
You think I'm going to keel over from shock? That was a momentary lapse. I've already forgiven him for it. You see, Gina, I know all there is to know about Mason.
Oh, Lily.
We've explored every part of our relationship.
Well, if that's true, he should come running back to a real woman, and I'll be waiting there with open arms. Don't worry, little girl. He knows the way. He's been there before.
Disgusting, but not bad, no. Coming! Listen, tonight's day off, I'd invite you in.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important.
Oh, what is it? Is it about Katie, is it? I don't want to hear any more poignant interventions on Cruz's behalf. I don't want to hear how he's an innocent man and was wrong. Cruz is a bum, you know that? I don't care how many women he has on his arms. I don't care how many citations he's gotten from the department. The man is a bum.
I brought you something that might change your mind.
Oh, what are these?
Letters Katie wrote to me after she and Cruz broke up.
What do you mean? After he used her, dropped her, and you stepped in?
Please read them.
Why? What for?
She changed. She was desperate. She needed help. You should have seen that.
Don't give me all this psychoanalytical crap. You and Castillo pushed her into that ocean. Live with it. I do.
I do, too. I haven't been able to get over her death either.
I would think that being a Hollywood star would help you through all that. I mean, look at Castillo, tough cop going with a Santa Barbara blue blood. I mean, Chicano flatfoot makes good.
Just read the letters, please.
I don't have to. You know? I know what I know.
What are you afraid of? Are you afraid that I'm right? That there's no reason for you to be so angry at Cruz?
That I'm not afraid of.
Just read the letters. Then decide if Cruz is responsible for Katie's death.
Yeah. With all due respect, Your Honor, I believe I have shown more than sufficient cause to issue the warrant. Well, maybe I should approach Judge Wiley. She's better acquainted with the details of the case, and of course, she's not your golf buddy. Thank you, Judge Sumner. I'll be right over with the paperwork.
I thought I told you I was okay at the restaurant.
I know okay when I see it. And right now I don't. How long have you been sitting here?
Not real good company these days, Santana.
I didn't come here for company. I came here because I want to help.
It's real nice. But grief doesn't leave much room for friends.
Well, then make room. So many people care about you.
I wish they'd leave me alone.
Yeah, I know. Right now you must hate the whole rotten world.
No. Just my corner of it.
I used to imagine everyone that I blame for my problems lying hurt and alone somewhere. And me smiling victoriously because they were finally suffering like I had. You see, I acted on my anger. I shot Gina. I threatened to kill Eden. I was my own worst enemy. Not Keith, or Gina, or Cruz. It was me.
If I don't do something, I'm going to let Amy down.
No, you never let Amy down, not once. It would hurt her more to see you like this. I wish I could say that'll change.
I was on my way over to see Lily.
Rick, please, put that away. Look what it got me. Please.
Look, I just want to stop the hurting. I want someone to hurt. And I want someone to die like Amy died.
Let me take it from you. Please.
I thought I could do it. I don't know, maybe I could have. Put it in the drawer, in the box. I feel so foolish. So impotent. I mean, I'm running around town threatening everybody.
No, people are much more understanding than you think they are. You don't have to say a word. Let's just sit here. Come on. Just for a little while. Okay?
Looks like everything old is new again. That's straight booze.
Did no one tell you you can pass germs that way?
You should be used to germs hanging out with Lily Light.
Gina, thy name is charming.
Well, I am what I am.
Don't we know it? Would you like to join me?
Only if you'll feed me. My lunch with Hayley got cut a little short.
Skipping meals, another bad sign.
What are you going to be into next, Mason? A health kick?
You'll have to wait for the book to come out. It's the Mason Capwell All-American, All-Alcohol Diet.
Well, as long as your head is clear in time for the hearing.
Don't worry, I'll be ready for battle.
Well, I'm certainly glad you're on Hayley's side.
You're not afraid that I'll shield Lily?
Nope. You've got a soft spot for the underdog. It's one of your sweeter sides. Not the only one, though. If you tell me you're going to keep Hayley out of jail, I believe you.
She's the only person I've ever known you to care about, Gina, other than Brandon.
Not the only one. She's a good kid, though. When she came to town, I had my last buck in my hand, and she gave me everything she had.
That was a first mistake.
She's pretty, she's smart. She's got everything going for her. The whole world is just out there waiting for her.
Sounds a lot like you not so many years ago.
I'm tired of this place. What do you say we leave, skip the drink, and go for a walk in Bird Sanctuary? We could both use some fresh air.
Now, that is an unusual proposition coming from you, Gina. A nature walk.
Come on. Beneath this glamorous exterior, I'm as natural as granola, as the birds and the bees.
That's our Gina.
Well, at least I don't pretend to be something I'm not.
No, not this week, anyway.
Mason, would you like me better if I basked in a white light and donned a white robe?
As I recall, disrobing was your specialty.
Good. I was afraid all that time you'd spent with Lily Light had left you brain dead.
No, time is my only problem. However, you wouldn't want Hayley's defense to suffer because I was dallying in the bar or the bird sanctuary with you, would you?
Oh, it wouldn't have to suffer. I could help you plan what you're going to say.
No, I can't, Gina. Besides, I have to see Lily.
Well, I'm afraid she went over to visit Brick.
Damn. I warned her about that.
Hey, Mason. What about our walk?
I don't know. I think I could accept Amy's death if it was a sickness or an accident, but it was just so senseless.
Would anything really have made any sense? I don't think so.
It's just that knowing that Lily Light is out there walking around.
Let me get it, okay?
No. I'm sorry. Okay.
Hello, Brick. Can I come in?
Thank you, Julia. I don't know who else to ask.
Look, Ted, if you want me to be your attorney, you're going to have to listen to my advice.
I will, as long as it doesn't affect Hayley, though.
All right, well, let's take it slow. First, you have to be willing to answer any questions pertaining to what you've already said publicly.
Like what?
Like the discrepancies between what you told Cruz and what you told Brick. Brick said that you told him that you saw what happened and who was involved.
Yeah, but I didn't. Okay, and nobody is going to make me say that.
You're going to have to watch your temper because that isn't going to look good at a hearing.
I'm sorry.
Technically, what Brick said makes it possible for them to hold you unless you agree to testify.
Well, it'll be worth it. I mean, I'm no hero, Julia. I'm scared to death about what's going to happen at this hearing. But I mean, if I give up on her, she's going to have nobody left.
She's a very lucky girl.
You know, the way I see it is, I mean, we're in this thing together. If anything happens, it happens to the two of us.
We came to apologize for before.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I know things were a little shaky here.
Please tell me what to say.
I don't know.
No one has ever stood by me like this. I love you.
Hayley, there is nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you.
Keep your flowers. I don't want anything from you.
Rick, I had to tell you I'm sorry. I know I'm responsible for Amy's death, and I can accept that.
I just hope the courts accept that. How dare you come in here and tell me anything?
Lily,
huh?
maybe you should go. No, please, let me finish. Brick, I don't know what the law's going to do. I don't care. The only thing that matters to me is that you forgive me. I want that. I need that.
You know, I can't believe, I couldn't believe that anything could surprise me. I'll forgive you, all right? When hell freezes over.
Maybe you should go. Now, you fought bitterness, and maybe between the both of us.
You've got 5 seconds. 1,
Brick,
2,
calm down.
3,
Listen to
4.
me. I know what you're talking about. I can't.
You can't sleep. I hope you never sleep another night in your life. I hope that every night you wake up to the same pain that you brought me and my family.
Calm down.
I can tear you apart for what you did to her. Lily? Why shouldn't I?
No! Brick!
Nice try, Victoria, but no cigar. You know, next time you're really feeling high about yourself, why don't you read these and to remind yourself what your boyfriend is capable of?
Come on, I'll just read one. Read this one.
I got memories around here and work to do, so why don't... Nobody's home!
You're home for me, Dal.
Oh, Castillo, what the hell do you want?
I got a warrant to search this place. We're gonna have to ask you to leave.
Did I tell you what he meant? Did I tell you what this guy does? See?
All right, well, starting here, I'll take this side.
All right, can I help you with something?
Yeah, you can stay out of the way.
Is there something you're looking for special there?
Narcotics?
Well, gee, I keep my medicine in the bathroom if you're looking for something real specific. I mean, what, you need some, nasal spray? I've got cold pills, aspirin.
This kitty letter's a mess.
You miss your lunch, Dave? What are you looking for?
Where are they, Keith?
What?
We got a tip that you had illegally obtained pills here.
Oh, from obviously a fan, huh?
Yeah, you know, we could fill the streets with people who want to put you away.
Oh, come on! This is a setup. It must be obvious
Well,
to you.
for special guys like you, I use whatever I have to.
Not in front of the help, okay?
Des, you mind stepping outside for a minute? I'll finish this up.
Sure. Alone at last.
All right, I want you to tell me, what did you do with the pills?
See, I'm really afraid I came out.
Too easy. What are these?
It's homecoming week on NBC, and tonight don't miss the series premiere of Matlock, starring Andy Griffith, when a country lawyer as powerful as Perry Mason and as clever as Columbo faces a killer judging his own crime. Will justice be served? Dick Van Dyke guest stars as the killer sitting on the bench in his own courtroom.